But Tony, you had some questions that I think you wanted to pursue. Thoughts?
I mean, Steve answered most of the questions I was going to ask, but I did actually want to close on this quote. And Steve, if you wanted to do the honors.
Okay.
I think it wraps things up very tightly. And just for a little reference, setting it up. I mean, when I think of the time, putting time to do the homework or to sit down for classes or even just read certain things. Like I did Bible in a year this past year. Now it's been almost a whole year. And then I'm going to plan to do catechism in a year in January. I always it's really difficult to make the time. But then I think of this quote and it's like, oh no, this is something that I think is going to help me in my ministries.
Okay. Well, what we're talking about here is there's a book the bishops wrote and was released in 2005 called Co-Workers in the Vineyard of the Lord. And it's a book I encourage all lay ministers to read. It's about us, those of us who are not ordained people. And in that text, their objective was seeing the church switch from priests and nuns doing all the ministry in parishes to lay people doing an overwhelmingly large amount of the work, the ongoing formation. And so they focus on the importance of formation. And in fact, canon law includes this quote. It says, laypersons who devote themselves permanently or temporarily to some special service of the church are obliged to acquire the appropriate formation, which is required to fulfill their function properly and to carry it out conscientiously, zealously, and diligently. And, I'm to be honest, I'm not a big one to do things because the law says to do it. But the fact that even the Vatican has this as a part of canon law talks about how important the church believes it is for each of us to get formed, to continue our faith journey and get deeper. So do it because you want to grow. You want to become a better you, become you more fully. Have life and life more abundantly.
Yeah. I always look at it. Sorry, this is going to be the youth minister in me, but I always look at it as kind of like like Batman, like putting on another gadget on his tool belt, on his bat belt, whatever it's called. But it's like it helps you to equip to do the job better,